Hello, Amanda Newworth here. Weekend of the long weekend, the Monday. I just thought, I will do a spread for you. I, I, I just thought I'd have a mix around. Now, this is just for Australia, whether it's Australia or Australians, you can take whatever you like from it. Now, the central cards here is that there is definitely something hidden that they are trying to work on at the moment of powering us, okay, so that they can implement their really shitty freaking plan. Okay, now I just, it's as simple as this. If we can find that magic ourselves where we actually in charge of our greatest power, we will get great fortune, right? We have to go on quest. We have to really, 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 really do some pretty serious things here on earth to usher in a completely new time. And then when it comes to just what's up ahead, again, we've really got to work on that inner world and contain our own emotions and being in charge of it. We don't want them to have that energy. We have to bring in lots and lots of love because that's the way we're going to defeat this dark dark thing that comes in on our mental plane. Okay, the very dark plan. And there's great things if we do this. There's really fantastic things, Aussies, if we do this. It means that our light can conquer the old and can bring in the new, and we can have dominion. So that really says that we've got to really stand up now, like it's time. It's time. No matter what, go to your council meetings, go visit your local member, start really coming up with some things. Okay, so I'm just going to do a New Zealand one for you. Okay, New Zealanders, here we are. I've done the spread for you. So it's all about getting that right energy and this is my sovereignty card. They call it dominion because they want to get domination over you, but the opposite side to that is sovereignty. We've got to take our own power. There is new beginning, so something has to finish before something begins. Yeah, that's really normal pattern. So it's like the middle of winter. It's like that nighttime. Something. There's cycles. Something has to come to the end before something really new has to happen with new opportunities. Okay, but it's all reliant on that very thing of taking sovereignty, your own sovereignty. Stopping them having sovereignty over you. Yep, I think it's in treason is about uh, not trying to harm sovereignty. Okay, but they mean in the sense of their sovereignty. But we're the ones who have sovereignty. They have dominion over us. So there's something to do with that. Okay, the energies around that. Innocent folly, playfulness, also foolishness, but just realizing and getting some strength about the absolute demonic devil, demon, plan, everything. That is MK Ultra, that's Mockingbird Media, that's everything that's going on at the moment. All right? Everything. Okay, so that's again that. Don't be a fool about it. Don't be a fool. There is a lot of interference, but you've got to dip really, really, really deep into your emotions, really deep, and find a really powerful source inside of yourself so that you can rise. Be careful what you rise to, though, because you may be lured into something that isn't necessarily as transparent as you think, but there's energy there for you. Then what we've got coming up just in the near future is, of course, a slightly new beginning to do with earth. Okay, so earthly things where it brings about a flow into you, a flow back to you, and it's really got to do with perhaps nurturing you a new direction so that you can come out. So instead of waiting for it to come to you, I think maybe you've actually got to go start getting it. Yeah, start squawking, start getting it. But it's more like a movement. So movement, instead of it being where you think about it, maybe it's time that you actually your emotions to it and then put it to the grounded it in some way or some form. And we've got also, just make sure the cards are in there. Alrighty, so we've got Okay, so we have the amazing ability. New Zealanders, you have an amazing ability to rise in your spiritual power. To you have all of those things. If you can just get that magic with the science of thought, and then also the empowerment of person, then you will rise above it. But there was such an urgency today for me to do this for everybody because this although the Mockingbird media might look like they're going really well, it doesn't feel like it. It just doesn't feel like it. But it's not time to sit on our laurels, Aussie, New Zealand. It's just not. Like our energy is so important. Remember, this is a spiritual war and a digital war. So I really advise that you just step up and get going on whatever suits you, whatever you can do. Now, join me on television, Telegram, I mean, not television, on Telegram if you wouldn't mind. Of course, with YouTube, you've got the logarithm, so it'd be really great if you could like and share or anything like that. Comment anything because the logarithm really helps me to stay there. But I've also put on BitChute and join me on Telegram. Okay, lots of love. Have a really strong week. A really strong week. And just to look into the skies in my world are absolutely stunning at the moment. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Like I haven't seen them since I was a child. So blessings to all of you. Work on your energy. Lots of love. Strength from within. We can do this. Lots of love to you all.